Fuck those hipsters. I want that.
I said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Don't stop giving me things.
Alright guys, so I'm back with another setup here. We're in Suzuka. It's been a while since my last setup, so let's get straight into it. Normally you can run with 1-1 aero, but for around here you could probably get away with more front wing. The balance, you want to go with a low front anti-roll bar, and the brakes you could probably go with medium standard there. The gears are a little bit shorter than normal. That's just to get through this first sector just a little bit better, just to avoid a little bit of understeer. But yeah, other than that, the setup is pretty much as usual. Heading out on track now, and let's see what this setup can do. The run up to the final chicane here is really tricky. You can always lock up really easy. I had to redo that like a million times in preparation for this video. But here we are, starting the lap. Open the DRS after you get over that little bump there, otherwise it can throw you into the wall. But coming up to turn 1, you want to use up a lot of engine braking just to get through this corner. It's very useful in getting through the apex here. Now shift down to about 3rd and then 2nd gear if you can't get the nose into the apex a little bit better. But to run through the S's here, you want to go through 4th gear for the majority of it. If you can't get the car turning properly, then I suggest then going with 3rd gear through a few corners. But time trial, most of the time you want to be using 4th gear. But running up to the end of the first sector now, and we should be up on our previous best. Let's see, we're 2/10 up and shifting down to 2nd gear for the 2nd Degner here. Easy to lock up through any of these corners here, running up to the hairpin, braking really hard and then easing off the brakes a little bit as you trail brake towards the apex, getting on the power early and then using up about half of our curves, opening DRS on the run up to spoon curve. Now there's no real braking point for spoon here, I just guess, but I shift down to 4th gear and then I go down to 3rd gear for the second part of spoon. And if I can't turn in properly, then I'll shift down to 2nd just to get the nose in. And it looks like I have. Open DRS, use up the rest of our curves on the run up to the 3rd sector split and 130R. You can take it with fully open DRS, but I'm going to take it safe this time and I'm going to close DRS through here. We're 0.069 up, braking early for the final run through here, clip the apexes very nicely, shift up to 2nd gear, open the DRS after you get over this bump here and run to the line. Let's see what the time is. It is a 1:30.374, 2/10 up on our previous best, and a pretty decent lap. I just want to say that there's a lot more potential in this lap to go a lot faster. A few times I went on the grass, which cost me a bit of time. There's my assist there, running no assist as always. But for the wheel settings here, you'd have to ignore the throttle dead zone here because my throttle accelerator is partly broken, and it basically keeps on going as I go into brake into corners. So yeah, I have to up the throttle dead zone, otherwise I'll just keep going like I have a sticking throttle. So hopefully that'll be fixed when I get a new wheel sometime soon, which is costing me quite a bit of time, as you can probably see through slow corners, which delays me in getting on the throttle. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the setup. Here is a view of the hot lap from the outside cameras. If you have a setup request, then leave it in the comments and I'll try and get back to it sometime soon. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the setup and I'll see you for my next video. Goodbye.